Hello, hello, hello. Can you see and hear me? Good afternoon, everyone. Can you see and hear me? Hello and welcome to this session of error detection. This session is brought to you by Vaishnavi and partnered with Unacademy, obviously. So this is a session that is brought to you by Unacademy, specially for Mhcet preparation. Now there is a section called error detection and error identification or error spotting. That is the section that we are going to work on today, and we are going to see different types of questions that are asked in error spotting questions. Um, what are the We will also be seeing what are the ways in which you can tackle these questions and what is the grammatical rule behind these questions. Okay, so we will just be taking the most common ones and we will be looking at what has gone wrong with these questions. Okay. All right, I don't see people joining in. So let's get started. Before we start with the topic, there are a few announcements that I will be talking about. First is All India CLAT mock test series, which is starting on the 19th. And I think you have got um, if you see in the comment section, it is pinned to the comment section. You can subscribe to it. And you can also it is starting from the 19th of March and it is starting from 2 p.m. onwards. So please make sure that you enroll in this, and it is pinned to the comment section. So you can directly go to this link and enroll yourself for the scholarship mock test. Okay, the scholarship test. All right, and then there's another announcement, obviously, that 30% off you can avail on Unacademy subscription if you type the code VP10. Remember my code and use my code only to get up to 30% off on your subscriptions. So do it now. There's a level up batch that is a foundational batch for CLAT and AILET as aspirants 2024, where I will be taking English language. So if you want to enroll in this course, please enroll now. It is starting from the 30th of March. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, please make sure that you're subscribing to my Telegram channel as well. Uh, Again, the link and description to the Telegram channel has been given to you. So please make sure that you're subscribing to my Telegram channel for all the updates about my classes. This is one of the updates that Level Up batch is going to start. Then we have Mhcet Crash Course, which is now available for just 4,999 with a discount of 3,000 rupees. Hi, Abhay. Good afternoon. All right. And then we have Low Vistara batch, which is an intensive batch for LSAT, SLAT, and Mhcet. If you want to uh, enroll yourself for this course, make sure you do it now because you're getting 3,000 rupees discount. Okay. And finally, the other batch that I'm going to be involved in and is going to start for droppers only is going to be the Warriors. And this batch, the announcement for the start of this batch will be done soon. So if you are a dropper and you want to enroll for this program, for this batch, please make sure that you, as soon as the dates are announced, you use my code and subscribe to get discounts on availing the offer and enrolling yourself in this batch. Okay, so now before we get started, Bhairavi, hello, hi, hi, Ishu, good afternoon. All right, so we will be looking at questions of error detection related to Mhcet that is now going to be conducted on the 20th of April, right? So the dates have moved, but we still have got a lot of preparation to do. So quickly, we will go through the error spotting section and we will talk about why is that part an error, or why is that part erroneous, okay? Now, is class में, remember that for this class, you have to just point out first, okay, as to which option do you think has the error, and then probably give the answer why, what should be the correct answer for it, okay? Not why I will be explaining you why, but the correct answer you can obviously give, even if you don't know the grammatical rule behind it, आप correct answer तो बता ही सकते हो कि आपको लगता है कि इसके ये नहीं होता तो क्या होता, right? So this is the direction for the questions that is going to be popping up on your screen right now. The direction is आपको एक sentence is divided into different chunks, A, B, C, and D, and E being no error. Okay, so you have to select that sentence which part has the error. Does A have the error? Does B have the error? Does C have the error? Or does D have the error? And if you think there is no error, you are supposed to select E as your answer, right? Okay, so I hope this is clear. What are you supposed to do? Aisha, patience always is rewarding. Don't be in a hurry. I know we have to discuss a lot, but directions should also be clear. So I hope this is clear. Now let's get started with the first question. So this is our first question. Please tell me which part has the error. The option is divided into different options and E is the no error. That means if you feel that there is no error, please select E as your answer. So what is, if there is an error, which part has an error and what should be the correct answer? These are the two things that I require from you: which part has an error and what should be the correct answer. Come on. Because of the wedding organization work, hardly I have had any rest since 1 week. Hi Palak, I'm doing good. Almost good. What about you? I hope you're doing fine as well. Okay, so Ishu thinks A has the error because of the wedding. Okay, so Ishu, what do you think should it be instead? Triranga also says A, Aisha also says A, Kanishk says C. Okay, and Bhairavi says C. Okay, Palak is doing good. And Palak thinks it's B. Okay. Uh, who told you? I mean, where have you read this, Aisha, that there is no such rule that a sentence cannot start with because? There is no such rule. If you start by giving the reasons, if you're placing the reasons first and then talking about the consequences, ki in wajahon se, so because this happened, I did not have, or I had this. Okay, so it can start with, so there is absolutely no error with the A section. Okay, now ध्यान से देखिए guys, please make sure कि you are looking at the question very very carefully, because errors are never obvious. Okay, so if you think that what are you supposed to check when you are error doing a question on error spotting? What are the things that you're supposed to check? सबसे पहले subject प्लेस में है कि नहीं, सेंटेंस कौन से फॉर्म में है, एक्टिव फॉर्म में है कि पैसिव फॉर्म में है, एक्टिव या पैसिव फॉर्म के हिसाब से इज इट एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट इन द करेक्ट ऑर्डर, इज द वर्ब दैट इज बीइंग यूज्ड इज करेक्ट और नॉट, इज द वर्ब एज इन उससे रिलेटेड सब्जेक्ट वर्ब सही है कि नहीं है, टेंस सही है कि नहीं है. देन यू कैन ऑल्सो लुक एट preposition जो यूज किया गया है वो सही है कि नहीं है. Then you can also be looking at the noun, that is the subject. Subject में आप क्या देखोगे कि noun सही यूज है कि नहीं, noun या pronoun अगर used है तो वो सही used है कि नहीं है, right? Parallelism है कि नहीं है sentence में, right? All these, and then objective form, which is again ऑब्जेक्ट सही है कि नहीं है, विच इज अगेन सिमिलर टू द सब्जेक्ट. इसमें नाउन और प्रोनाउन करेक्टली यूज्ड है कि नहीं है. एडजेक्टिव या एडवर्ब सही है कि नहीं है, एडवर्ब या एडजेक्टिव, if it is right or not, right? So what do you think now after looking at all these things? Idiomatic expressions bhi dekhte hain, but there is no idiomatic expression in this sentence. So now let's get started with the first part. Because of the wedding. Okay, so because of the wedding, यहाँ पर because के साथ हमेशा क्या लगाते हैं, of. So reason, right? So it is absolutely correct till here. Organization work hardly. Okay, organization work. So this is one thing. Till here it is talking about one single thing. So because of the wedding, organization work. Wedding organization work. ये जो work था, hardly I have had any rest. Hardly I have had. I have had. मतलब which tense are we talking about? Hardly यहां पर hardly का मतलब क्या होता है? Hardly and hard are two different things, right? When you say I have hardly worked or I have worked hard, it changes the meaning completely. ये इसका adverb form नहीं है. Hard का adverb form generally क्या होता है? When we add ly, it becomes the adverb form, right? So यहाँ पर ये adverb form नहीं है. Hardly means absolutely बहुत कम, ना के बराबर, right? And hard means too much, right? So इसके पास hardly any time था. That is also fine. I have had. So that is also fine because यहाँ पर perfect tense हम use कर रहे हैं. Any rest. तो इनको कोई rest नहीं मिला since 1 week. Now, so here it is absolutely correct. Till here it is absolutely correct. I have had any. Till here it is absolutely correct. तो मैं बता रही हूं आपको कि error इस part में है. That is something that I'm telling you, okay? But what do you think the error is now? Can you think of what is the error exactly? I am telling you everything else is fine. There is a problem in the last part. What is the problem? Hello Abhishek, अच्छी हूँ मैं. आप कैसे हो? Come on, you are not just here to observe the class and see what the right answer is. You're supposed to give the right answer. By now, you should have been prepared with this. हार्डली, क्योंकि यहाँ पर रेस्ट की बात हो रही है, ठीक है? रेस्ट उनको बिल्कुल ही नहीं मिला. ओके, सो यहाँ पर हार्डली ही यूज होगा, ठीक है? हार्डली आई हैव हैड. ओके, सो द सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. आई हैव हैड हार्डली एनी रेस्ट, that would have also been fine. Hardly I have had any rest is also absolutely fine. Okay, so it can be placed in both the places. So गड़बड़ वहां नहीं है. Absolutely, Palak. Palak is absolutely right. Okay. Now, let's look at this for a minute. Did you understand? Now, preposition is where we had a problem in this sentence. ये किस type का error है? Preposition related error है. तो whenever we talk about prepositions, preposition बहुत type के होते हैं, right? And people try to define preposition but they don't really know what prepositions are. लेकिन हमें पता है on, off, in, since, for, all these are preposition. जब हम preposition of time की बात करते हैं, right? Preposition of time की बात करते हैं, तो इस केस में there are two types of time, right? One is point in time and the other is duration of time. राइट, पॉइंट इन टाइम और ड्यूरेशन ऑफ टाइम. एक प्रेपोजिशन ऐसे यूज होते हैं, कुछ प्रेपोजिशन जो टाइम का एग्जैक्ट टाइम बताते हैं, ठीक है? अगर वेंसडे है तो एग्जैक्ट वेंसडे बताएंगे, ऑन वेंसडे तो हम यूज करते हैं, राइट? एंड देयर आर फ्यू प्रेपोजिशन जो ड्यूरेशन बताते हैं, कितने से कितने दिन तक. ओके, सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, when I say जनरली जब हम बात करते हैं कि कौन से दिन में या कौन से डेट पे या कौन से ईयर में और या कौन से टाइम ऑफ लाइफ लाइक चाइल्डहुड अडल्टहुड, ऑल दीज आर पॉइंट इन टाइम, है ना? सो ऑल दीज आर पॉइंट इन टाइम, तो इसके लिए हमेशा इन, ऑन, इन जनवरी मंथ्स के लिए हम इन जनवरी, इन फेब्रवरी, इन दिसंबर बोलते हैं, ऑन थर्सडे, ऑन फ्राइडेज बोलते हैं, राइट? एट सर्टेन टाइम, सिंस इज ऑल्सो यूज फॉर पॉइंट इन टाइम, एग्जैक्ट टाइम बताता है तब हम सिंस यूज करते हैं। अगर यहां पर 1 वीक के जगह सिंस थर्सडे लिखा हुआ रहता, देन इट वुड हैव बीन एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, बट 1 वीक इज अ ड्यूरेशन। एक वीक आपको ये नहीं बताया जा रहा किस दिन से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, व्हाट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एग्जैक्टली इट स्टार्टेड और व्हाट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इट एग्जैक्टली एंडेड। सो यहां पर इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट ड्यूरेशन, इजंट इट? सो यहां पर क्या होना चाहिए? इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस ड्यूरेशन के लिए क्या यूज करते हैं? बिटवीन, राइट? बिटवीन अगर हमें बताना होता है फ्रॉम एंड अनटिल, फ्रॉम एंड अनटिल और टिल, and then we also use for. Okay, so since has to be replaced with for over here because it is talking about duration. 1 week of time is 1 week is a duration. Is this clear to everyone? So the error is in option D, where since should be replaced with for. Can we move on to the next one? Is this question absolutely clear? Preposition related error tha isme. Instead of since हमें क्या use करना था? For, right? All right, moving on to the next one. Again, you have to do the same thing over here. If your answer is no error, then you are supposed to select E as your answer, right? Okay. I have to perfect the operation to make the perfect robot. इसमें perfect क्या होगा मैम? Verb की adverb. Now, in both the places, somehow good question, and in both the places I would like to answer that one. Both the places अगर देखोगे कि तो perfect का मतलब change हो रहा है, right? It is being used in different part of speech. So in the first one, when you say I have to perfect something, that means it is an action over there. So I have to perfect. In that case, it is a verb. The operation to make the perfect robot, in this case adjective है, adverb नहीं है, perfect robot, because robot को कौन describe कर रहा है? The word perfect in that, and that's why it is adjective in the second part. Okay, Sambhav, I hope that is clear. अब देखते हैं, in such a situation the union should advise any dissatisfied member who asks the union for legal assistance to seek independent legal solution. Okay, so a lot of you think that E should be the correct answer. Some of you think there's an error in B. Okay, so those who think there is an error and it is in B, can you tell me what is the error? Now, understand something. If I've taken certain questions over here, it is most likely that I will not be taking any sentence that does not have an error or is not erroneous at all. So I know this is error spotting and you have got the option of no error, but here, since we are discussing questions, I will be taking questions that has error. Okay, so E is likely that it will not be the answer. Okay, so now B, those who said B, can you tell me why B? Dissatisfied की जगह satisfied होगा. Okay, so first things first, are you checking all the nouns? Nouns सब सही है? सारे nouns सही हैं? सारे subject object सही हैं? सारे noun सही हैं? सारे pronoun सही हैं? Okay. If you have checked that, then is the sentence in the correct grammatical form when it comes to the respect of verb? Verb tenses सारे सही हैं? Subject verb agreement सही है? Okay. So let me tell you what will be the correct answer. Issue that is not the error. It is not word usage related error. Word usage related error होगा तो उसमें आपको गलत word दिया हुआ रहेगा. Instead of that, you will have to pick the correct word. ये हमने किया था vocabulary वाले error spotting में, right? Where the wrong word was used. Now this type of error is completely grammatical error. तो एक चीज जान लेना, this I have taught it in my classes as well, and I'm telling it to you here. When it comes to noun, now nouns when हम number के respect में देखते हैं तो singular होता है, right, and plural form होता है. It can be either singular or plural. Which can be singular or plural? Those that are countable, right? Countable nouns can be singular or plural, right? Only countable nouns can be singular or plural. जो count ही नहीं कर सकते उसका क्या singular होगा और क्या plural होगा. तो generally जब हम plural में convert करते हैं noun को, तो what do? We add s or an es, right? Generally यही होता है when we have to convert a noun. For example, book का क्या हो गया? Plural form books, right? This is the general scenario. Now इसमें बहुत सारे, when we talk about singular plural, uh, in that case these are all for countable. But what about the uncountable? किनको हम uncountable, जितने भी uncountable हैं वो सारे इस rule के exceptions में आते हैं, right? Uncountables are the exceptions. That means they will not change into plural form, right? They don't have a plural form. Like for example, anything, can you think of anything that does not have a plural form? Whose dog chased whom around the yard? Okay, because subjective form क्या होता है? Whom. तो यहाँ पर subject as a यूज कर रहे हैं, as a subject, so who नहीं यूज होगा, whom यूज होगा. MB, ma'am, if who refers to one, then it is us. If more than one, then it should be us. Am I right? Absolutely right, Palak. That is related to the verb and subject verb agreement. मैं उसके बारे में भी बात करूंगी. There is a question about it, but you are absolutely right what you are saying, है ना? I don't see you guys answering. Okay, why? Think of something that you can treat as it is uncountable. जैसे hair हो गया. Hair is the best example of, इसीलिए हम hairs नहीं बोलते, right? Because it does not have a plural form. ठीक है? So same goes for gossip. Same goes for mm, okay, aircraft, right? Same goes for information. Does not have a plural form. Same goes for advice. Okay. Now over here, what should it be instead of advice? I'm telling you the error is in B. Yes, those who marked B are absolutely correct. लेकिन क्यों है ये error? What is the error? Advice क्यों गलत है यहाँ पर? Why is advice wrong over here? Anyone? Okay, water, desert, pants. It should always be pants, trousers, binoculars. Those are always used in the plural form. News. Okay. यहाँ पर the error is advice is the noun form and इसका verb form क्या होता है? ADVISE. Here you have to see whether advice is being used as a name or whether it is being used as an action. ठीक है? यहाँ पर in such a situation the union should के बाद एक action बताएगा, right? It is not a name that is should be here, it should be an action. तो यहाँ पर advise use करेंगे. Okay, so whenever we you see advise, advised, advising, advises, SES, all these are forms of different forms of verb, right? इसीलिए now understand something, in the case of verb it is completely opposite to noun. Noun में अगर हमें singular से plural कोई चीज करना होता है तो हम क्या ऐड करते हैं? S या ES ऐड करते हैं. बट verb कोई plural या singular के साथ यूज होता है तो it is opposite of noun. ठीक है? singular के साथ अगर कोई verb यूज हो रहा है तो उसमें S या ES होता है, like Palak just pointed out. एंड अगर वो plural के साथ यूज हो रहा है तो drop कर देते हैं हम S या ES को. Okay, that's why ask and asks. तो यहां पर क्या होना चाहिए? यहां पर we are looking for a verb form, right? We are looking for a verb form. So here it should be advise. In such a situation, the union should advise any dissatisfied member who asks the union for legal assistance to seek independent legal solution. Is this clear? Yes, Jaya, it will be advice. ADVISE instead of CE. Is this clear to everyone? Can we move on to the next one? Okay, Palak. You can watch the recorded session, Palak. You don't have to, if you, I know it is hectic, but we have very less time and a lot of syllabus has to be covered for Mhcet. That's why we are packing it together. Let's see if I can change the timings. I will try doing something. 310 is the class on personality types vocabulary, right? So if you want to join the special session, um, it starts from 310, but let's see how this goes and then we will decide about that. Okay, don't worry. And recorded sessions you can always watch, so it is okay. If it is becoming hectic for you, don't have to stress out. Relax, watch it later. Okay. Aman, all the parts of speech has to be done to solve error spotting questions. All parts of speech, and then you have articles, tenses, subject verb agreement, parallelism. All these are additional to the parts of speech. In parts of speech, you don't have to cover interjection because interjection se questions nahi aate hain. Apart from that, the 7 parts of speech, you have to just look at the rules related to that and solve individually noun se related error spotting, verb से related error spotting, and then there should be a culmination of everything so that you get individual topic में भी आपका strength आ जाएगा, उसके बाद फिर सब कुछ के साथ भी आपका strength आ जाएगा. Okay, so the correct answer for this one is B. Moving on to the next one. Tell me what is the error. These brands allow for easy return of merchandise that doesn't meet with my expectations, decreasing my fear of making an impulsive purchasing decision. What is the error? Come on, hurry up. What is the error over here? I know, Aman, a lot of work to do, but it seems like a tedious task, insurmountable task. अभी लगता है कि यार इतना सारा कुछ तो नहीं हो पाएगा. But actually, if you start with it, धीरे धीरे, if you divide your time equally well, grammar can be interesting and you can इफ यू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट, या तो आप ऐसा कर सकते हो कि आप सीधा एरर स्पॉटिंग के क्वेश्चंस, जितने भी आपको एरर स्पॉटिंग के क्वेश्चंस मिल रहे हैं, यू कंपाइल इट ऑल टुगेदर एंड देन सी द रूल्स दैट आर देयर इन ईच वन, तो आपका ऐसे सब कुछ कवर हो जाएगा. बट probably एग्जाम पर्सपेक्टिव से सब कुछ कवर हो जाएगा, आई थिंक. सो दैट वे ऑल्सो यू कैन डू, यू कैन स्टार्ट विथ ऑल ऑफ इट एट वंस और यू कैन गो सेक्शन बाय सेक्शन. ओके, लॉट ऑफ यू आर सेइंग डी में एरर है. व्हाट इज द एरर? All right. So these brands हो रहा है, तो प्लूरल फॉर्म यूज कर रहे हैं, तो इसलिए अलाउ होगा ना कि अलाउज. तो इट इज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन फॉर इजी रिटर्न. Allow or allows for easy return is absolute. Preposition is also correct. Easy return till here, it is absolutely fine. So A is absolutely fine. Of merchandise that doesn't meet भी सही है. Meet with my expectations. Okay, there are two types of verb, right? ट्रांजिटिव एंड इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स है ना. तो एक में दे टेक अ प्रेप सॉरी दे हैव अ प्रेपोजिशन. कुछ वर्ब्स को प्रेपोजिशंस की जरूरत होती है उनके बाद, कुछ वर्ब्स के बाद प्रेपोजिशंस नहीं चाहिए, राइट right? नहीं जरूरत होती है उनकी. सो दीज आर दोज टाइप ऑफ वर्ब्स जिसके लिए यहां पर मीट विथ नहीं होना चाहिए. मीट, so the error is in B. Meet my expectations, decreasing my fear of making impulsive purchasing decision. Is this clear to everyone? Meet expectations, meet my expectations, meet your expectations, but what we don't use is with meet. Okay, so the error is in B. Is this clear? Can we move on to the next one? How B? क्योंकि meet expectations होते हैं. Met my expectations, you can add any pronoun over here. Yeah, my expectation, your expectation, his expectation, her expectation, its expectation. All these you can add. Okay, all these you can add. लेकिन what you cannot do is add a preposition over here. ये meet के बाद meet never takes a preposition. So यहाँ पर जो preposition use हो रहा है with should not be there. Okay, so meet my expectations, meet his expectations, met his expectations, met your expectations. Have I met your expectations? So you always use meet के साथ our expectations. With nahi rahega. Exactly. Moving on to the next one. Can we move on to the next one? All right. The next one. This one is easy. I think this one you will all be able to get it. Kathamrita. Kathamrita, thank you so much. My day is going great. As long as you guys will answer my question, it will go absolutely stunning. But if I don't get a response, then it will not go great. So it is going great. Hope yours is going great too. Okay. All right. So yes, a lot of you have said D has error. What is the error though? Okay, D, I agree. D has error. But what is the error? What would be the correct usage? Absolutely correct. See, you're getting it now. So, yes, here it should, instead of for, it should be to. है ना? What they can do to reduce harmful pollution, not what they can do for reduce harmful pollution. For अगर use करना है, तो what will happen to reduce? Can you tell me? To के साथ हम लगाते हैं reduce. Okay. What if we have to use for? For reducing, absolutely. For reducing. All right. So D does have the error. The error is in part D. All right. Moving on to the next one. This one, I hope it is clear to everyone. Can we move on? On to the next one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This one. Where is the error and what is the error? We secured a 60 years old building recently vacated on the beautiful main street of Colaba for working quarters. Whenever you're reading, one tip that I think would work for you, whenever you're reading the sentence in mind, ठीक है, जब आप दिमाग में पढ़ते हो तो आप भी इसको ऐसे डिवाइड करके मत पढ़ा करो, ठीक है, बिकॉज यू हैव टू पॉज फॉर द कॉमास, नॉट फॉर द डिविजन. तब आपको समझ में आएगा इफ इट इज साउंडिंग राइट और नॉट. आप कॉमा के लिए पॉज करो, ये डिविजन के लिए पॉज नहीं करो, देन यू विल फील की सेंटेंस डज नॉट मेक सेंस. ठीक है, सो सी में ऑन होना चाहिए, स्ट्रीट ऑफ कोलाबा फॉर वर्किंग क्वार्टर्स. किस लिए मिला? फॉर वर्किंग क्वार्टर्स के लिए मिला. इट इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. डी डज नॉट हैव एन एरर. Okay, C also does not have an error. Now tell me, where is the error? What is the error? Okay, I will tell you what is the error. Issue is saying B, but what is the error in B? Okay, I agree with issue. I absolutely agree with issue. It should be, the error is in B. But what is the error? Yes, Mariam and Kathamrita are absolutely correct. It should be, यहाँ पर देखो क्या है. This is a compound noun. Okay? यहाँ पर it is being used as a. Okay? A बोल के a 60-year-old building. तो इस केस में 60-year-old, ये 60-year-old is one compound noun or one phrase you can say building. Okay? So in that case, जब भी ऐसे लिखते हैं, a 50-year-old man, okay, or a 1,000-year-old historical monument, okay, so 60 year यहाँ पर plural नहीं use करते हैं when we are using it in a compound way, okay. ठीक है, जब भी compound way में use कर रहे हैं a लगा के, तब इसके साथ year के साथ नहीं यूज करेंगे, कोई भी नंबर के साथ. We don't use the, even when we are talking about the height of something, okay, so the mountain is about 700 foot tall mountain, okay, foot, not feet, okay. Same goes for when you are using it for any other unit, okay. So remember that जब भी हम a लगा देते हैं, in that case you don't use the plural form of the noun. Okay. Oh, sorry, Palak. I didn't see it. Sorry. Mm, you had said it at the very beginning. Yes. Good job. Okay, moving on. So the error is in part B. B has the error. All right. I'm tired of this pen. Can I use another one? Hmm. Okay, so let's go to purple. Okay. Sixth one, the next one. Okay, issue, yes, issue did say it. मैंने तो बताया था कि issue ने बोला है B सही है. B is correct. Okay. All right. This one is quite easy. I'm sure everyone will be able to solve this one. Very, very easy and simple. Oh, I'm sorry, Ishu. I'm sorry, Palak, and I'm sorry, Ishu. You both gave me the right answer, but I did not pay any heed to it. My bad. My fault completely. Okay. So, yes, this time, Ishu, Aman. Okay, Aman is saying D, Mariam is saying B, Abhishek is also saying B. See, I'm telling you of which ones. Okay, what is the error in D and what is the error in B? So two places, some people have said D, some people have said D. So what is the error in B and D? B or D, whatever you think. Okay, Mariam has given the answer. Kanishk has also given the answer. Abhay has also given the answer. Kathamrita has also given the answer. Yes, this one is quite easy. यहाँ पर a news reporter was लिख रहे हैं was dead. Past form use कर रहे हैं तो was shot dead, right? Not shoot dead, was shot dead. All right, so the error is definitely in option B, while taking a morning walk in a park. Okay, absolutely correct. Moving on to the next one. Shoot का shot हो जाना चाहिए यहाँ पर. Exactly. Absolutely correct, Mariam. Absolutely correct, Ishu. And the other names that I took already. Okay. The seventh one. Next one. Come on. If you're that good at it, let's see the seventh one. Who answers first? This one is a little complicated. So if you are able to answer this one, good for you. Oh, I made a mistake in this one. No, it is fine. I think businesses is fine because it's not just stopping the bank from. No, I have not made a mistake. It is not just stopping the bank from not lending money to one bank, one business, but any businesses or any new business. Okay. Okay, Abhay is saying forbid instead of forbade. See, पैरेललिज्म के हिसाब से देखो देखो द न्यू लॉ फॉरबेड यहाँ पर पास्ट फॉर्म यूज हो रहा है ठीक है इफ द रेस्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस ऑल्सो क्या क्या इट फॉरबेड इज ऑल्सो इन द पास्ट फॉर्म then it is absolutely correct. Lend money, okay, one we have got verb form yahan par lend money, okay, it is absolutely correct. Limited, again correct. Powers of discounting bills and securities and reduced, absolutely correct. पूरा past form में use हो रहा है then it is fine, right? Forbade ही होगा वहां पे. So what is the error? रिमेंबर, जब भी हम कोई एक सेंटेंस लिखते हैं, टू नेगेटिव्स मेक are never used together because they ultimately result in a positive statement, right? Or it does not make complete any sense. Okay, if we are using this word, then we don't have to use this word. For example, when you're using revert, you don't have to use back. Okay, right? Same when you're using forbade. Forbade का मतलब क्या होता है? Not let someone do something, right? तो आप not to तो नहीं लगाओगे ना, because it is already forbidding. So it is not to यहाँ पर नहीं होना चाहिए. Yes. Kanishk, you are absolutely right. Not, because forbade is used already. Absolutely correct. Good job, Kanishk. He was the only one who actually. Oh, Abhay also. No, only Kanishk gave the correct answer. So यहाँ पर क्या होना चाहिए? Forbade लिखा हुआ है, तो not to नहीं होना चाहिए, because forbade actually means not allowing someone to. Okay, so not letting someone do something, or not to do something. Okay, so the correct the error is in option B, right? B में error है क्योंकि forbade पहले यूज हुआ है, not to बाद में यूज हुआ है, so we will select B as the answer. Okay, okay, good job. Everyone is. Kanishk, you're famous now. All right, eighth one, next one. Let's see who answers this one. Okay, Palak and Ishu have given their answers. And Abhishek. Now some of you are saying B, some of you are saying D. Again, some of you are saying B. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So Vanya, who was junior in most other employees in her office, has been promoted. Okay. Now remember this कि जब भी हम junior, senior ये एडजेक्टिव्स का प्रयोग करते हैं, तो जूनियर टू लगाते हैं, सीनियर टू लगाते हैं, राइट? सो अगेन कनिष्क gave the right answer at the very beginning. Bravo, Kanish. Very good job. And Palak, you too? Yeah. Palak also gave the right answer. B. Those who said B are absolutely correct. And Kanish gave the reason as well. Did Palak give the reason? ओके, सबसे पहले पलक ने आंसर दिया था. ऑल राइट, आई वॉन्ट एवरी वन टू नो दिस. दिस इज फॉर एवरी वन वॉचिंग. Palak gave the right answer for this question first. Okay. I hope that is fine now. Okay, so here it should be 2. Can you think of any other adjective where we use to? Vanya, who was junior to most employees. देखो, ये sentence is divided into two parts. Okay, एक पार्ट वन्या के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है, राइट? कि वन्या जो है वो एक इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है, राइट? कि पास्ट में जो अपने बाकी एम्प्लॉय से सबसे जूनियर थी, उसको प्रमोट कर दिया गया है, राइट? सो शी हैज बीन, अब वो इंफॉर्मेशन प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में आ गया है, राइट? हैज बीन इज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, ओके? हैज बीन प्रमोटेड, ओके? अभी इसका रेलेवेंस है, ठीक है? इस चीज का रेलेवेंस अभी है, बिकॉज शी जस्ट गॉट, आइदर शी जस्ट गॉट प्रमोटेड, पहले का फैक्ट बता रहा है हु वाज, ठीक है? एंड नाउ शी हैज बीन प्रमोटेड, ओके? सो दैट्स व्हाई it is absolutely correct. Moving on to the ninth one. पलक, यू आर टेलिंग मी ऐसे वर्ड्स जिसमें टू पहले आता है एंड देन कम्स द वर्ब फॉर्म, टू मेक, टू गिव, टू राइट, बट व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग यू इज द एडजेक्टिव प्लस टू, जूनियर टू, सीनियर टू, in order to, okay, good job. All right, ninth one. Hmm. Okay, so Mariam, Kanishk, Ishu, Abhishek, all are saying that B should be the erroneous part. ठीक है, I agree with you, but the reason I want to know the reason. Okay, Kanishk is saying employees is wrong. Okay, Mariam is saying that she has given the reason. I don't see it, Mariam. Okay. So this time it is Mariam who has given the right reason. All of you have given the right answer. Yes, the gadbad kahan hai? B statement में gadbad hai. The manager noticed that. अब यहाँ पर जब भी हम बोलते हैं one of someone, okay, one of my friends, we always use the plural form. Absolutely, one of my friends, क्योंकि आप one among many बोल रहे हो, है ना? तो one of the employees is absolutely correct. हाँ, right? So employees ही होगा because it is choosing one among plural ones, right? But इसके साथ हम चुन किसको रहे हैं? One, एक ही चीज को चुन रहे हैं out of many. So the subject over here is one, not the employees, right? So यहाँ पर क्या होना चाहिए? Was. Verb will go according to the subject, है ना? तो one of my friends, one of the employees, one of the partners, one of the partners, okay? All these were, so kudos, Mariam, good answer, good observation. This time it is Mariam. Okay, let's move on to the next one and see who gets it this time. So, answer option and the reason, the correct answer. There we, okay. So Mariam has given her answer to be E, no error. Okay. What about the rest of you? Kanishk says A. Hmm. All right. Actually, this sentence is absolutely correct. अब यहाँ पर गलती क्या होती, अगर गलती होती तो which I have accidentally corrected. यहाँ पर there or there is something that was supposed to be the error over here. तो यहाँ पर क्या होना चाहिए था, which is correctly used over here there, because it is talking about the team, right? So their possession, किसी चीज का भी possession के लिए हम कौन सा यूज करते हैं, their यूज करते हैं, right? And when we have to demonstrate or point out, तो हम ये वाला प्रोनाउन यूज करते हैं, राइट? सो हियर देयर इज समथिंग एल्स, देयर एंड हियर एंड देयर इज पॉइंटिंग एट प्लेसेस कि यहाँ है या वहां है, एंड THEIR इज used for talking about someone's possession. So the answer will be no error. Okay, option E. All right. Moving on to the 11th question. Please answer this one. Hello, Rahi, good evening. The dog had attached their attention because it, okay, sorry, not attached. The dog had attracted their attention because it was the biggest and strangest creature they had ever seen. Yes, the answer for this one I already gave you. It should be B. Absolutely correct. Their attention यहाँ पर THEIR होना चाहिए था. ठीक है? Wait a second. I think this is absolutely correct. All right, so here the error is in option B. Yes. Now, 12th one. Next one. The last three, we will quickly be doing it. So, quickly give me your answers. This one is quite easy. Okay, this one is quite easy. Give me the answer. By the time we got our tickets and entered the stadium, the match was already begun. Or if you think there is no error, it should be D. Mm-hmm. Okay, Kanishk again has given his answer. What about the others? Still waiting for the others to give their answer. What is the reason? Yes, the error is in option C. It should be by the time we got our tickets and entered the stadium, the match had already begun. Had already begun. Not was already begun, had already begun, because past perfect यहाँ पर use होगा. Not was already begun. Okay, so had, so the error is in option C. Moving on to the 13th one. Absolutely correct. Kanish gave the right answer at the very beginning. Of 13th one, and Ishu also gave the right answer. The fact of me being a stranger does not excuse her conduct. Okay, Ishu and Palak both are saying the error is in A. What is the error? Okay, something. The fact of mine being a stranger. Close, Maria. Okay, yes, error is in option A. The fact जब भी यहाँ पर use कर रहे हैं, the fact of यहाँ पर possessive use करेंगे, right? Possessive instead of me, instead of objective. तो यहाँ पर क्या होना चाहिए? The fact of my being a stranger, not me being a stranger, my being a stranger. So A will be the erroneous part for this one. And finally, the 14th and the last question. Oh, sorry, 13th, and this was the last question of the day. I am so sorry. I think there was one more. But okay, this was the last question for today. I hope that you learned a lot of grammatical rules and I hope that this helped. I will see you again in the special session and again in the special session and again in the evening session. We are going to have another session in the evening on YouTube. So I will see you all there. Hope this helps. Have a great time, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you all for participating. Bye bye. इसका आंसर है the fact of my being a stranger does not excuse her conduct. Okay? Not me being a stranger, my being a stranger.